And while parents are beginning to tick off the boxes in the back-to-school shopping list, experts at the Dubai Healthcare City are urging parents to also pay attention to child's nutrition and mental well-being, which ultimately affects their school performance and development throughout the year. Our correspondent Khadija Saleh has this report.
Excited school children rushing off to meet friends and new classmates is a common sight at the start of every academic year. Unfortunately, children suffering from colds and flu, sore throats, and ear infections a month later becomes increasingly common due to the weather and other factors, according to consultant pediatrician Dr. Mazat Abu Shaaban. He says maintaining good hygiene is a clever way to start the school year.
Make sure that the kids wash their hands really well before eating or on regular basis. Just a quick wash, does not do it. It has to be a 20-second really good washing of the hands. That will help a lot. As I mentioned before, we should not send sick children to school. These are, main things. When it's time for flu, I really highly recommend giving the children their flu vaccine to protect them against flu. The peak of the flu is usually December, January, February. So as long as they take it in September, October, or the latest November, preferably before, then they have good protection.
Meanwhile, dietitian Jessica Sawyer says parents and schools need to collaborate to come up with a lunchbox policy in a bid to ensure children carry nutritious and delicious lunch packs.
We're really advocating for is at least one good serve of vegetables and fruit to go in there, as well as a meat serve or a protein serve. A dairy serve as well is really important for kids, and some sort of whole grain, so whether that be, bread or pasta or couscous, potato, that sort of thing as well. So it's very important to have that balance. So a few good tips is, one around bulk cooking and freezing. So making things like a vegetable pancake or, a frittata or a quiche, something like that can be portioned up, frozen in individual portions and put straight into their lunchbox. Another really important thing is to make sure that lunchboxes are kept cool.
However, a healthy body begins with a healthy mind. Clinical psychologist Elena Maria Andriotti conducted a study on 3 private schools in Dubai between April and May this year. It revealed that 40% of 500 students have experienced bullying.
So you have verbal bullying, whereby, you say hurtful things to one another, physical bullying, hitting, kicking, and so on and so forth. So we also have psychological bullying. This can be purposefully gossiping or purposefully excluding someone from the group of children, and also cyberbullying, which is nowadays the form of bullying that's increasing the most, because most children have, phones and, iPads and all of that at that age. My main advice would be to start anti-bullying campaigns in schools. So let's say if everyone gets involved, if the arts teacher decides to involve children in doing posters about bullying and children getting beaten up, for example, and stuff like that, if teachers start explaining and discussing what are the psychological consequences with the children, then it may also, help the children sort of have awareness on the topic.
According to experts, these issues affect a child's health, mental well-being, and development. Addressing them in a timely and effective manner will contribute to their overall success in school and in life. Khadija Saleh, 7 National News.